Hello everyone, my name is Paul, Flight Ops Team Lead with the Pilot Club, and welcome to episode 18 of TPC Hangar. We'll discuss upcoming flights as well as review any specific information related to the club. In this episode, we'll be talking about flights July 25th to July 31st. This episode is also brought to you by our great new partners over at Arkenstol. The Arkenstol Challenge is for experienced current STOL pilots with capable aircraft. This is not an introductory STOL event. It tests the skills of the best pilots and provides an opportunity to exchange tips and knowledge of the backwoods flying. Located in the heart of the Ozark Mountains, this event is as challenging as it is beautiful. Check out their website for more information on the event, as well as the gallery, which you get to see the course firsthand on what it's like. Now everybody here could not be more excited about this new partnership we have with Arkenstol. It's going to bring new events and features to the club, as well as we'll get to all see firsthand how the sim community can help in real life guys. So stick around for more information. I don't want to spoil all the details. Before we get into the flights for the week, I have a brief message from our founder Serge.
Being a part of TPC staff is a rich and rewarding experience, but it does require time and energy commitment. Join TPC staff and have a chance to lead the fastest growing flight sim community. Currently we have open positions for Flight Operations Department. We are looking for members that are interested in assisting flight ops with setting up and hosting events. This position requires donated time every week and strong aviation knowledge. If you are interested, please contact Paul at thepilotclub.org.
Alright, so once you make your way over to thepilotclub.org, click on Dispatch. This will always get you to the newest flights that we have upcoming for the week. First up, GA Tuesday, hosted by Mark and Miguel. For this one, the team is going to be taking us up to Alaska for a float trip. Now, of course, in the sim world, the floats are still a little wonky, so just bear with us. I'm sure this flight's going to come out amazing, just like all the rest of them do. But sometimes the floats can be a little, well, floaty. So, flight plan is made available on the page, and just like with all these GA Tuesday flights, the team really puts a ton of effort into these flight plans. So make sure you read them in full and understand them as much as you can. If you have any questions at all, feel free to message me, Miguel, or Mark about anything pertaining to the flight plan. On Wednesday this week, we have another TPC Discovery flight. These flights are perfect for anybody that's new to the flight sim community and anybody that's new to the VATSIM network and that's looking to get their toes wet for the first time. It's going to be hosted by Elliot and Adam this flight, and they're going to be taking you to KMLB, Melbourne. It's right on the coast of Florida, and it's a decently sized Class Delta airfield. It's perfect though, so you'll be able to get all the groundwork done that you need, and just confusing enough for some pattern work. Up next is our weekly TPC Sky Blue Radio Fly-In Thursday event, guest hosted this week by Mark. For this one, the great team over at Oakland Arctic are staffing up Reading Municipal Airport for us. Once you're on the website, don't forget to click the player to listen to the newest music from Sky Blue Radio, as well as go to skyblueradio.com, sounding great at any altitude. Now for this fly-in, as I mentioned, Reading, California, it is a Class Delta, and it is perfectly sized too. It's a 7,000 foot runway being the longest. So again, like I always say, we welcome all traffic for these events, and I'm especially interested to see how the larger guys fit in. It's time for TPC's Quick Tip of the Week. This week's tip comes directly from Anthony, VAT USA 3. He writes, "Pilots, 2 big takeaways, nothing too difficult. When checking in with a new radar controller, let's say from a center to approach or a departure to a center, please say the altitude that you're at and or going to. Example, flight level 230 descending to flight level 190 or 12,500 climbing via SID. This is necessary for Mode C verification and should not be forgotten in lieu of the ever popular with you. Also, When you check in with approach from center, please acknowledge the fact that you either received the ATIS or have the numbers if the ATIS is not available when you check on. An example call would be New York approach, JetBlue 123, flight level 210, descending flight level 190 with information Oscar. Thanks for the quick tips, Anthony. The Great Lakes is the feature of this week's F&O event hosted by Ethan. We'll be taking everybody from Chicago's Midway over to Syracuse, New York. Routing is made available on the middle of the page, and to give you an overview of the flight, Chicago's Midway will be passing over Lake Erie on our way to Syracuse, New York. Now this event is also a GA-friendly event, as they'll be staffing up numerous facilities around the Great Lakes, so all are welcome on this flight. This brings us to the last flight of the week, and definitely not the least flight of the week. Sunday Fun Day, hosted by Andrew. For this flight, we'll be taking advantage of Havana's Sunday service, flying from Havana up to KBTR, Baton Rouge. Routing is made available on the mid of the page, and to give you an idea of the route, 687 nautical miles passing through the Gulf. Up next is everybody's least favorite time of the episode, the end. Thanks for watching, everybody. Episode 18, flights the 25th to the 31st. Make sure you check us out on our YouTube channel, like and subscribe, and hit that notification button. Facebook, Instagram, and of course, where all the magic happens, over on our Discord. Have a great week, everybody, and we'll see you all up in the skies.